bro. We went on a real nice date. We went on a real dope-ass date, and she wouldn't let me smash, so she got to go. Make sure she get home safe, big dog, all right? She wouldn't let me smash.
This content is extremely graphic. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello y'all, welcome back to the channel. Logical MOG. Back again with another video for my guys all around the world. Talking about a couple things, a couple topics, nothing crazy, nothing too much, nothing too crazy, right? But in this video, I like giving my openings before we get into the content, just a little bit of something. In 2023 and beyond, the courting, dating, it's kind of up in the air. It's not really, where we wanted to be at. But a lot of dudes are still doing it, right? And in this video, I think this really puts a real revelation on what is and what is possible and what a lot of men are going through. Maybe not as dynamic, okay? Because this was dynamo, but still has the substance there. Meaning she may do it quietly, but it's still the substance is you're taking a woman out and things aren't going like you want it to go, right? And this video right here is, to me, we're going to talk about like what should a man do, how you should do it, etc. I think it's important. The foodie date, taking a woman out before you get to court her, you're trying to get to know her, things of that nature. But in particular, when you're trying to get to know this woman, the nuance of it, how you're trying to get to know her, what's going on when you're doing it. This is something that I believe a lot of men are having an issue with. And this upcoming video is going to be a capstone of it. Because I'm like, man, a lot of guys is acting like, talking to this woman is pretty much as basic. But I'm like, I don't know, man. It's nuanced, right? So but I tell y'all guys, listen, when it's time to talk to these women, you got to be prepared. You got to be prepared. And the dude in this situation, you're going to see, he did everything that most men would do. He was straightforward up front. And still in that scenario, he still got finessed, right? And it doesn't make sense how. But we're gonna get into it. We're gonna check it out. And we're gonna look at it. Let's get into it.
My bad. All right. Hop in. Had a good time. Finna top this off with a doper night, nigga. You embarrassing me. Yeah. So coming back to the crib though, right?
Yeah, I gotta go back. I gotta get back home.
What you mean you gotta get back home? What you mean? What you mean what I mean? What you mean get back home?
We
like
went on our date.
You said you was coming to the crib.
What you getting all aggressive for?
It ain't even like that, but you said you just coming to the crib. Like, so I'm trying to figure out.
No,
like that's what I'm putting in the GPS.
No, you're not. You're taking me to my house.
You don't want to
come my own smoke. I don't need to go smoke with you. I didn't never say I was going back to your house.
So what's up with all that? I can't handle that. What you were saying in the messages. I can't handle that, or I ain't gonna be able to watch.
Important note before we get into the extracurricular. He told her what he wanted up front. He said, "What do you mean about all that? I told you." Everybody know, we all adults. We know what they was texting each other, emojis, right? We know what they was texting each other. But the problem is, he kept his end, and she didn't keep her end. This is a business deal at the end of the day. And a lot of people don't understand relationships today are business deals. Okay? Hey, you give up, you're expecting reciprocation, but that's not how it is anymore. That's why you have to she's holding out her hand, he has to hold out his hand. He was too eager to hold out and give her what she wanted. You got to basically walk to run now, because now, as he gave her what she wanted, thinking that he's going to reciprocate, all of a sudden there becomes turbulence, there becomes conflict, right? And it only gets worse from here. But the main course is the woman didn't want to give out. Why? Because she already got what she wanted. And a lot of guys, they feel a lot of ways about this. A lot of ways.
Like, what you mean? Like, you can't come to the crib now? All that you can't. What happened
to
to
that?
What you're talking about? What happened to that? Now you don't know. No. Now you don't know what I'm talking.
You see how she said, "I don't know what you're talking about." Look at his face. He like, not this. And this is he can't continually do this over and over and over and over. All right. He probably took her to a nice little place. They got some food. These things add up. And with her doing what she was doing with him, it affects him big time. Not only mentally, psychologically, but the fact that he's doing this and he's not getting anything in return. This is gonna blow him. Okay? This is gonna make him be like, oh, come on, man. This is why I tell guys, listen, man, you gotta be very cognizant of what you're doing before you go on these dates. I would say it's tough. Somebody has to put out first, right? And we already know you're not gonna be able to get certain things, right? You're not gonna be able to get certain things unless you put out first as a man. It's always upon you to put out first. And women will only let certain caliber of men do things before they put out. A lot of you men have never experienced what it's like to get some before you even put out. Okay? And that's the thing. We know. Listen to me, look at me, bro. We know this woman has put out before she's went out before. Just by her language, her speech patterns, etc. We know she's done certain things. Bad body, mannerisms, everything. Obviously, she took this dude. It's like, come on, we know what it is. But the dude hasn't understood, bro. She's not, you're not her type for real, bro. That's why you even in that position to begin with. Because I guarantee you, when she's going back home, there's a guy she's about to, you know, have some entanglements with, right?
Now you don't know what I'm talking about. So I can reach in my phone and show you where you were saying I can't handle that. Oh, you this, you that. Oh, it's that wet. But now you can't go back to the crib. We just went to this fancy, nice little spot. You can't go back to the crib.
I should have drove.
What you mean though? But you roll with me though. But you roll with me though. Take you home. Take you home. Take you home. Take you home. Take you home.
So you one of them?
No, it ain't. No, hold on.
Man,
Yeah, all right.
You one of them
All right.
Boosie
Boosie
fools, bro.
what?
You know
All right, hold on. Take you home.
me back where you
Take
got
you home.
me
All
from.
right. I'm gonna make sure you get back to where you came from. But you're not finna ride back with me. Hold on. Goddamn.
You're not gonna take me home.
Contacting your driver. You're finna get this Uber.
Uber.
You're finna get this Uber. Because why would I drive you home? Why would I drive you all the way back to Lee Summit? 45 minutes away.
So what you think I'm finna go back to your house and fuck you just because you bought me some food?
I mean.
And why you still recording?
I mean, like, look, I'm gonna say it's like this, bro. Let's keep it 100. Let's keep it a stack, man. In this situation, he played himself, man. Let's keep it a stack. But as you will see, he did the correct thing. He turned a bad situation. It could have got worse at certain things than if he didn't take the precautionary steps that he did. Because women are spiteful, they're vengeful. So you got to put yourself in a predicament to be able to, circumvent that if need be. But part of the biggest thing was, and he did, this is the crazy thing, he did everything you supposed to do. He did everything you were supposed to do. He made plans, took her out to eat, said what his intentions were beforehand. He did everything he was supposed to do. Men are not having an issue if you reject them. That's not the issue right here. The issue is not rejection. The issue is playing them. When you play people, that's when people getting hurt. That's when people get messed up and get in bad positions. Be true to what you're going to do. If you say you're going to do something, do it. All right? It's very simple. Very simple.
Get that camera
I mean, what you mean now? Now you on some bullshit, so now I gotta make sure they know you getting home safely. Because I ain't the type of nigga. I could just say get out, but I ain't on that. I'm trying to make sure you get home. 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 No, how you gonna take? How you gonna take?
I got home, you'll take me back where you got me from.
Uber on the way though. Yeah, we on the way out right now. We waiting on Uber to come get her. We waiting on Uber to come get her.
You see how these dudes, this is why you gotta be careful, bro. Because while he doing that, some random dude just come up and thinking something crazy going on. It's like, dude, nothing crazy is going on, bro. I'm just making sure everything is taken care of in his particular way. I'm not saying he was OC. He was kind of out of control, but at the same time, like I said, you look at this guy right here. I say, wow. He's really he lucky certain things didn't happen, man. But white knights all around him.
Cause I just took her on a date and she don't want to come to my house with me, bro. So yeah, I'm finna leave, bro. Yeah, bro. Uber on the way though. Like what the fuck?
And for women who watch this content and don't understand his frustration, it's because he was upfront. So imagine if you went to a car dealership, grocery store, and they told you what the price was at the thing. You see the price on the item. You see the price on the fast food menu. Then you go to the drive-through, you go to the cashier, etc., or the salesman, etc., and they say, "Oh no, that wasn't the price. That wasn't the price." And not only do they tell you it's not the price, it's 10 times more what they actually listed. And when you done, you say, "Okay, I'm gonna put it back." They're gonna immediately go and give it to somebody for 90% off. How would you feel? That's the frustration, especially when up front he thought he knew what he was getting. He thought he had a deal with this woman, right? It's like, hey.
Nah, don't worry about it.
I'm
Yo,
not
Uber
riding with
outside.
no
Yo,
more
Uber
niggas
outside.
than
Jacob's outside. Jacob has arrived. Jacob has arrived. Jacob has.
Fuck
Where's
you.
Jacob? Where's Jacob? Jacob!
This is one of the things he also, as a man, you should never mess with women who gonna put their hands on you, bro. Ever. In any scenario, in any situation, ever. Okay? Let's continue.
Get out. Jacob has arrived. Get out. Jacob! Where you?
And I will say this, his behavior, I'm not saying he's 100% justified in his behavior either. There's both of them have issues, but that's why they was dating each other to begin with, or dealing with each other to begin with. They both have, we're gonna call it character flaws.
Where you at? Jacob! Jacob! Yeah.
Fuck you.
It's okay. It's okay.
Notice the outfit. I always pay attention to women's outfits because it shows me into their inner self and their inner mind. And her behavior along with the outfit. It's a double tandem, 50-50, because you can't just get everything from the outfit alone. But her outfit plus the attitude immediately let me know what she is. Okay? This is a 304. 403.
Okay. I ain't worried about it.
Lucky these kids out here.
It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Speaking of kids, my kids are supposed to be everywhere, but you was playing.
Don't ever
You was
grade him.
playing.
See, this is insanity. This is insanity. Now, I don't know if this is a skit or not because it's just that outrageous, but reality is stranger than fiction. It gets crazy like this. It gets crazy like this in real life. So when I see stuff like this happen, I just ask myself, like, why? Like, where how did our guy get to this point in life where he's dealing with these quality of women, bro? And vice versa. How did this woman get into this point in life where she got to deal with this type of man who, like I said again, in my older videos, you can have all the money, all the other stuff, but you still don't mean you're respectable. The dude looked like he got his financials at least in order, but his mentality, his personality, a lot of his character traits, eh, you know what I'm saying? It leaves a lot to be, desired, man.
You was playing. How you gonna make it seem like you wanted to holler at me like for real like that, but you really just wanted to go out to eat though. You just wanted some food. Oh, let me guess, you can pay for your own food.
And what did you just want?
You know what I wanted. I made that clear. We talked about
Why
it.
are you following me?
Because I want to make sure you hop in the Uber. I'm trying to make sure you get in your Uber safe. Where are you at? You know what I wanted. I made that clear. We talked about
Why
it.
are you following me?
Because I want to make sure you hop in the Uber. I'm trying to make sure you get in your Uber safe. Where are you at?
You worried about me being safe. You would just take me back.
I'm worried about that ass too. What you mean? What you mean? The Uber driver, I'm putting.
And see, I don't know why women in America don't like Ubers. Uber is a lifesaver, man. Uber's amazing. Shout out to Uber. Shout out to Uber. Uber's amazing. All right, because I mean, if you know what you're doing, man, and you got a situation, it's better than having a car these days with inflation and everything. But that's a whole nother video in itself. We'll talk about those things in other videos. But ultimately, he played it right, doing it, getting her Uber, getting her home safely, not by his, because you don't even once he get right here, he don't even want to be involved in the situation. He want to wipe his hands clean of the situation, the whole 9 yards. But he wanted to make sure she got home safe because she was on some BS. So you don't want to be set up in a situation where you getting caught up in some accusations type of situation. But overall, he did everything you was supposed to do.
Her in the Uber because she wouldn't let me smash, bro. We went on a real.
But this again, even though he did everything you were supposed to do, execution. You know how football players and best, but we didn't execute. He didn't execute to the highest level. He's doing the most right here. He's doing a lot right here. Like, bro, let it be, man. It's nothing's good's gonna come from this. At this point, you probably just making content at this point, but nothing good's coming from this. Being belligerent, outspoken like this, extra. These are part of the character flaws that he's gonna have to work on. I mean, but at the end of the day, it is what it is.
Nice date. We went on a real dope ass date, and she wouldn't let me smash, so she gotta go.
Again, this behavior is this is toxic energy. They're actually made for each other. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if she hit him back in the future. Say, I apologize. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Can we possibly? Because she liked this type of energy. I wouldn't be surprised. But I'm really. Y'all think I'm joking? I'm super serious. I wouldn't be surprised. Off camera, off screen, off script.
Make sure she get home safe, big dog. All right. She wouldn't let me smash, so she get the Uber home. I could have left her here. You hear me? All right then. Y'all be safe, bro. Y'all be safe.
Wow. This is a very important video for my guys, as y'all see. Ultimately, though, as we finish off and cap off, man, as a man, it's very important for you to understand. In this society, man, dudes like this exist. And these are the type of women, it's not really too much you got to do to get these women, bro. These are the type of men these women are dealing with. You see how childish he was, how belligerent, extra. If you just come 50, 60, 70%, bro, you're going to be good, man. It's not as difficult as it seems, but the problem is vetting. Vet correctly. Make sure you're dealing with women that's outstanding. And you can, I personally, I wouldn't want to smash a female off the random anyway. You smashing random females off the random? Is that what we doing? You can't be doing that. But ultimately, man, for my guys, man, y'all know what it is. I appreciate you if you got to this point in the video. Like I say, all my guys, man. Ultimately, I want y'all to be great. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what y'all got to do. And keep making the moves you got to do, man. Let's look at situations like this, learn from them. If you do want to go back out there, for my passport bros out there, I know y'all don't gotta deal with that content or that type of scenario too often. And that's why a lot of dudes is going the passport bro route because of things of this nature. Right? We dudes is fed up. And unfortunately, even dudes like him can have a pick of the litter in different locations. Right? I'm not going to poo-poo another man. That's not I don't get in another man's business. That's him and what he gets done and accomplished out here. But ultimately, man, I thank you again for coming to this video. If you got to this point, I appreciate you. And all in all, I'm going to catch you on the next one. Peace.